Morning everyone. Wednesday today, that's where we're at. It is currently 7 o'clock. Very fresh this morning. Clouds are out, there's no sunshine today. I've got a patch of blue over there behind me, but there is no sun. Hope you're enjoying the content. Wasn't that video yesterday funny of them two idiots with that bin? Oh god. What I didn't say during the video was partway through the escapade of them trapping that bin, they had actually come over to me and asked for some tools, some help, and I basically said to the guy, look, nothing personal against you mate, but because your business ran a truck through my wall and then have denied responsibility, causing me a problem which could have been sorted out easy, I said I'm not helping that company at all, so get knotted kind of thing. So they then obviously wandered off to try and squish the bin and beat the living daylights out of the van to get it to kind of work properly. Go on mate, after you. And that's basically the video of the bin getting crushed, and then eventually they just put the bin back in the lorry and just squished the whole thing, which was, yeah, just the funniest thing ever. Oh dear. There is a bin video that used to make me laugh quite a lot, and it's of an American bin lorry that kind of has an arm that reaches out, grabs the bin, puts it in, and then puts the bin back down. But something goes wrong and the guy just ends up flicking all the rubbish over the sort of house of the person he's collecting it from. I don't know if you've seen that, it's extremely funny. But it did remind me of that yesterday. Just absolute idiots at the controls and carnage ensued. It's funny. We've got, I think I'm going to go with porridge again this morning. Going to go with some oats and a coffee. We've got transit in today. The Porsche is coming back in first thing, the white Porsche, the Cayman S. Although we managed to get everything in and working, it was a weird car. Basic head unit, but it had like a full-on amplified system, so it was like a proper mix match of everything. So we managed to get the stereo working and everything there going, but the 9 o'clock delivery, so I paid for an AM delivery, it showed up at 4:20. So what I said to UGL was, like, I'll put the cage in it and I'll fit the radio so it's safe and it's not going to fall out. Take the car away, and then later on at 4 o'clock when the fascia arrives, I'll ring you, pop back in, and we'll just stick the fascia in. As it happened, he phoned back and basically said, look, would it be a problem if I came in today instead of yesterday afternoon? Just because it'd be easier for him and he can get some stuff done in the afternoon. So I said, yeah, fine. So Porsche is going to come in first thing. We're going to take the head unit out, swap the fascia over, get him gone and done, and then we'll jump straight on with the transit van. But I'm going to shut up nattering, get to work, have some brekkie. See you in a bit. Morning dudes, Alex is back at it again. So not transit, that's tomorrow. Today we've got a TT in. So this one has standard factory amplifier that's been abused by water in the standard location, which usually sits in here. So we're going to remove that and actually mount the amp onto this section down here so it stops getting water in it. Fortunately, the cable, the plug has survived. And we've also got to do, he's bought his own kit, was going to fit his own head unit but got lost with it. So we've got crappy phone lead that can go. We've got CarPlay and Android Auto Pioneer to put in here. I say he started doing it himself and then got lost, so we shall carry on. He's supplied his own kit and lead. I don't think we've got the right what the hell, what the yeah, we're not having that either. I don't think he's got the right lead, so we're gonna have to supply him a lead for it, but we'll get this to get this done. I got it. No, let me do it. Right, see you in a bit everyone. Spaghetti time. Right then everyone, let me just mute out this sound a minute. So the plot thickens with a TT. So, bloody things. I fitted everything properly. Oh, Jesus, nearly fell on my face. That would have been funny. So I fitted everything properly. We've got microphone in, USB ready to go in the glove box. I've repaired the glove box because that was broken. And I've got the unit in, and we've got power and steering controls and everything work. Now, usually with a TT, you've got two options of leads. We've got the ADC, which is like the quad lock and ISO, and then we've got this one, the 9.2, which is the digital turn on, as you can see there. So there's only two options. Now, radio's on, steering controls will work, ignition works, which means we've got the right can and everything's going, but there's no sound. Nothing, dead as a dodo. So one of two things is either happening. The speakers in the doors are going to ground, one of them, maybe two of them, maybe three of them, maybe all of them, and we've got a short, and that's why there's no sound. Or his second-hand amplifier is buggered, and we've got no sound because of that. The problem is, I don't know what was in there before. I don't know what damage he's done fitting it. I don't know if that's a good amplifier. So I'm going to ring him. I've done my job, everything's in and on and working, but obviously we've got no sound. Oh, and obviously this is kind of stuck up. It's a bit of a nightmare, this car, a bit of a, I think it's a cheap purchase. And it's going to turn out not to be so cheap. Even the seat rails are rusty, look, that's never a good sign. Oh, God. Right, wish me luck. I'm going to keep digging, test all the speakers and see what happens there. Bye. So now we go through the testing procedure. So obviously we can check individually each one of these speakers, making sure that they all work, which we've got signal on every single one. So all the speakers are okay, so that either means the amp is fixed, or there's something else going on in the car as in the signal's not coming back here. But for now, that's all I can see. Bollocks. So basically what we have, peeps, is a blown fuse down in here which controls the amplifier power. All the speakers are not shorting out, they are fine. We've tested all of that. Continuity, power, fuse check, digital amp turn on. So this is not the analog one. So if you're looking for an Audi TT lead, you've got this one, which is the CTS AD00C.2. Now that gives you the quad lock and the ISO option, and then one box that does the ignition and reverse camera and all that kind of stuff turn on. Instead, with this car, we've gone with the CTS AD009.2, which is the digital turn on. And hey ho, it works. Happy days, right? So we're going to button this up, put it back together, phone the customer, tell him I'm a freaking legend, because it now works. He'll be happy. See you in a bit. Right then, everyone, so the TT is now done. We've got steering controls working, as you can hear. We've moved the amp into a safe location, which is now no longer in that wet void. It's on the neoprene foam. So this one's done. I'm going to give him a call, tell him we've had success. Let's hope this roof comes up, because it doesn't look that healthy the other side. All right, up, down. What's it doing? Here we go. I locked my head off. Jesus. Well, it worked. Let's give it a little hoover out, clear that airbag code off of it, and this one is done. See you in a bit. Porsche's done. Face is fitted. He's all happy. We're going to crack on, get some lunch, I think, now. Oh, sun is out. It's a beautiful day. Very nice. What to have for lunch? What should we have for lunch? Off he goes. See you in a bit, everyone. Right then, everyone, we're done for Wednesday. I've just had a little cube in, funnily enough. Lovely bloke, proper character. Popped a Chinese radio in there for him. It's something he's bought. Gonna take a punt on it lasting, working, doing what it needs to do. But he knows where I am now if he needs a better one. But other than that, we're done for today. I'm gonna pack up, get my ass home, have some tea, and I'll see you all bright and early in the morning for Thursday. See you in a bit. Morning everyone. Welcome to a really wet and foggy Thursday. Diary is all over the place at the minute. Jobs coming in, jobs cancelling. We'll see what's happening today. We can certainly do some tidying up. I need to do that much because the workshop is getting full of crap. Need to have a bit of a clean. But it's certainly approaching autumn. We've got increase in subscribers, comments, channel watches, views, everything like that. We're all heading in the right direction, so thank you very much if you're bothering. It's really cool. I've got a school run today. Wifey is off to London. So we shall be enjoying all the boost. It does tend to pop and bang when it's cold. The combustion must be a lot greater. Go on. We had Nando's up there last night for tea. Little treat for the kids. And the fact that Mummy and Daddy couldn't be bothered to cook. But I'm going to get off to work, get my breakfast, get a coffee, see what comes in. Today's a bit of a surprise. I've got stuff penciled in, but nothing's confirmed, so it will be one of two things. We'll either be really busy and I'll be able to get stuff done, or it won't be and I'll be tidying up and doing all the admin side of the business, the catering side of the business. But either way, we'll find something to do. See you in a bit. Hey everyone, it's the afternoon. I'm just getting ready to pack up, go and get the kids. Al's been a busy boy tidying, doing quotes, having customers' cars in, taking them apart, checking stuff and sending them back out. I've been also having a tidy up. So now we've got a lot more stuff up on the racking, a lot more space down here, trying to have a little bit of a tidy up. And so much just been dropped off. Oh, he's back. He's back. And so far, they've done everything on that list. Doesn't squeal, doesn't smoke, doesn't smell. Exhaust is welded, everything's been put back. Screws, clips, brackets. Time will tell. So they've just dropped it off for me. It's got a full tank of fuel in it as well, which is good. He said it drove lovely on the way up here. Of course he would. But even still, I'm pleased that they've done what they said they would do. So I'm going to go and get the girls, pick them up from school, take them home. To add insult to injury, we now need to do some more house repairs. I've just found out. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail yet, but we need to do something. Obviously the house is up for sale, and now we've got another thing to fix. So yeah, so today's been a bit of a spare day, catching up with everything, tidying, taking cars apart, all of the fun stuff. What have we got? Friday tomorrow. I've got the MX-5 Aerial first thing. We've got to swap that out. Transits at the weekend, front and rear cameras, Citroens, all sorts of stuff going on. Fun times. Right. I apologise, my head is spinning so much, I don't know what is going on. I'm gonna go and get the girls, go and have a stiff drink, I think. Boil my head. See you all tomorrow.